everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. It's Sunday, and this is the first of two metal cover artists doing metal covers of rap songs. Both artists come from countries that are historically known to be cold. Both of the artists, their first name begins with L. Both are doing rap songs, both doing very unique takes on very unique rap songs. The first one goes all the way back, yes, way back in the 90s, to a guy by the name of Tone Loc. Funky Cole Medina. Yeah, I'm talking about Leo Morrachioli. He's going back to the 90s, going back to the hip hop days where it was East Coast, West Coast, and then somewhere in the middle of the East Coast, West Coast stuff, there was Tone Loc, who was singing about, well, you'll see. You know how messed up the 90s were? Let me show you. Frog Leap Studios, Funky Cold Medina. Frog Leap Studios. Cowbell. Gotta have a cowbell. If you can't do this with a cowbell, you can't do this. At least he did a cowbell. What's going on with that bass guitar? That's really brightly. You know what? It's Leo. Let him do it.
Coolin' at a bar, and I'm looking for some action. Feel like Mick Jagger said, I can't get no satisfaction. The girls are all around, but none of them wanna get with me. My threads are fresh, and I'm looking deaf. Yo, what's up with LOC? Is all jocking at the other end of the bar. Having drink is so no-name junk, but they know that I'm the star. So I got up and strolled over to the other side of the cantina. Why asked the guy, why you so fly? I said, Funky Cole Medina.
I know the words of this song, and I feel so bad that I know the words of this song. I know the words to this song because you couldn't avoid it. Remember, this was before the internet. So you listened to whatever the radio station said you had to listen to. And we were stuck with this crap. I'm just saying. Let me put it like this. If there was no internet right now, if you were in America, you would have to listen to Taylor Swift. And it wouldn't matter if you were a Swiftie or not. You would not have a choice. Nope. Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, and apparently Ben Shapiro. But that's it. You don't get any other choices. That's why the 90s were so jacked up, and the 80s. See, now you can listen to anything. You can listen to a guy from Norway do ridiculously awesome metal covers of any song possible because you have the internet. Before, no. You turned on your car, you turned on your radio, and that was it. Oh yeah, and MTV. Did you know that MTV, back when this song came out, actually played the videos for music? I'm not making that up. I know you don't believe me. Google it. It's true.
This brother told me a secret on how to get more chicks. Put a little Medina in your glass and the girls come real quick. It's better than any alcohol or aphrodisiac. A couple of sips of this love potion and she'll be on your lap. So I gave some to my dog when he began to beg. Then he licked this ball and he looked at me and did the wild thing on my leg. He used to smash and bite me before it was much meaner. But now all the fools run to my house for the Funky Cole Medina.
It's so stupid. Okay, now let me also point this out. This song came out in the 90s, okay? So just like a lot of songs that Leo has done that come from the distant past, you have to understand In the 90s, you're talking 30 years, 34 years ago, okay? This was way before Barack Obama became the president of the United States. This was back when Bill Clinton was president. And back when Bill Clinton was president, being gay was still not accepted, okay? Don't know if you knew that. And being transgendered did not exist, okay? You could be gay, but transitioning was not even a thing. And there were drag queens, but they were still considered gay men. They weren't considered women. So when this song came out, to say this next verse was considered comedy, not a life choice. I'm saying that because you cannot watch this video and go off on Leo, okay? Because it's a song from a different time, okay? Now that I've said that, here we go.
She said, hi, my name is Sheena. I thought you'd be good to go with a little funky cold Medina. She said, I like a drink. I said, okay, I'll go get it. Then a couple of sips, she cold licked her lips, and I knew that she was with it. So I took her to my crib, and everything went well as planned. But when she got undressed, it was a big old mess. Sheena was a man. So I threw him out. I don't fool around with no Oscar Mayer wiener. You must be sure that your girl is pure for the funky cold Medina.
Okay, how do you get everyone to ignore the fact that the song you're singing about is like persona non grata these days? It's simple. You do a Leo breakdown right after it, and everyone forgot everything you just said. Tell me I'm wrong. Do you even remember? No. Why? Because of this.
Cold Medina.
Yeah, a lot of rap back in the day was very methodical, slow, and simple. In fact, the raps were very spoken in a slow, four on the floor, similar to rock. It was very four on the floor, basic. And then rap became a very eclectic art, similar to metalcore, where you can go as fast as you want, slow as you want. I remember when when a group called A Tribe Called West came out, and Coolio and a few other artists came out towards the end of the 90s, and they started going fast, and people had no idea what to do with themselves. So this was back when rap was just telling a simple story about alcohol, drugs, and chicks. Pretty much like rock in the 70s and 80s. Let's be honest, it was the same thing. And then once gangster rap got into it, it became violent, and then you never know. We're all sitting around going to ourselves, man, what happened? And then we're looking around, and then Eminem comes out, and then we're all confused, and then we watch 8 Mile, and then it's all okay. You see, at the end of the day, remember, we all had fun, kids. It's all love, peace, or is it love, peace, and soul. Yeah, I grew up watching Soul Train. Yeah, figure that one out. American Bandstand was for poser white people from the Valley. I'm from the South, baby. Soul Train, Don Cornelius, the dance line, yeah, all of it. Yes, I love that stuff. Also, not the most controversial thing Leo's done in the last 3 years. Remember, he put a puppet cat in a shower and sang word for word, WAP. And I did a reaction to it. Don't believe me? Watch the outro of this reaction and tell me I'm lying.
You can buy my songs online.
You can.
Do it to me all the time.
All the time.
You can buy my songs online.
Online.
Do it to me all the time. Girl, baby, you just put songs. Buy my songs online.
Come on. Shut up. It's funny. Don't believe me? Watch this. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this smoke ball together. We'll see you later.